fans, welcome back for the second half of tonight's Snarl in Glendale, Arizona. The usual suspects, Wally, GB, and Tex here, and there's 3 big matches ahead in the second hour tonight, and I'm not overusing the word big on these.
Trust us, he's not kidding. No cap, as the kids say today. Although, Tex, I have to admit, a couple of these, well, new developments have surprised me. I'm not complaining at all, only really stunned by some of what's going down in the second hour.
Well, that was part of the plan, Johnny. We want the fans to be excited, do we not? We want to deliver a quality show, do we not? Well, old Tex is delivering the goods.
Startling developments for sure, and let's get at it right away with this wild second half opener. The Sectarians' top stars, Papa Shango and the Boogeyman, return tonight. And get this, they'll be facing the never-before-seen pairing of John Bradshaw Layfield and the $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase.
Welcome back, fans. Our second half opening contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, representing the Sectarians at a combined weight of 540 pounds, the team of the Boogeyman and Papa Shango.
These two back again, but it seems Tex here has decided to, well, lash out at the Sectarians. And clearly, the meetings last week with JBL and Ted DiBiase, these guys and the sect as a whole, are what it was all about. I was under the impression you guys were planning on using your financial muscle to deal with the Sectarians, but apparently there's actual physical action being taken. I don't see how you did it, Tex.
That is what I wanted everyone to think, Wally. That was the whole idea. Everybody figured, oh, these 3 rich guys getting together, they're going to pool some money and try and do something about it. Well, it took a little bit of doing to convince JBL and Ted DiBiase to work as a unit, but I managed to get them to see their way clear.
I'm 100% on board with this. I'm sure you would be standing ringside with them if you didn't have to be in here calling the matches.
Yes, I would, but take heart, Mr. Bianco. You will see the 3 of us together quite soon.
Really? And how's that gonna work?
I'll explain it all in a minute. Don't ruin the moment, Johnny.
Their opponents at a combined weight of 538 pounds, Team John Bradshaw, Layfield, and the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase Money Incorporated, V2.
Oh, Sooty, the whole arena just went to deafening levels of noise. I don't believe it, JBL and the $1 Million Man working as a team and backed up by you, Tex. That's as crazy as it gets, and when should we expect to see the 3 of you all together? Exactly?
At the next Supercard, Monday night, July the 28th, you will see yours truly, Hangman Tex Lynch, a bona fide Memphis millionaire, joined by the $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase and John Bradshaw Layfield in a 6-man tag against the Sectarians, the Boogeyman, Papa Shango, and Kaz Manson.
Why, Tex, I do believe you just made my summer complete. There's a match I'm gonna be looking forward to, and hopefully it's a match the Sectarians are gonna regret having signed. Looks like Santa Claus got my letter a little early.
He sure did. This one's just a warning shot, GB. Well, they did real good in practice. Let's see how they do for real as Willie Johnson rings the bell. Papa Shango with a right and a left and a double choke lift and slams JBL to the mat. Shango misses with the elbow. JBL back up on his feet, catches a shot from Papa Shango, pitched halfway across the ring. Papa Shango making his way to the top turnbuckle here, but the $1 Million Man trying to put a stop to things here, but no use. There's an elbow across the chest of JBL. Here's a cover with a hook of the leg. 1, 2. Well, DiBiase right there to break it up for JBL. The Boogeyman gets a hold of the $1 Million Man, whips him out to the outside. JBL moves in, big running bulldog on Papa Shango. Shango with a jumping neckbreaker. Takes himself out of the equation. Here comes the Boogeyman on the tag. JBL with a running clothesline takes the Boogeyman down to the canvas, locks him up. Has him up. Nails him with a sidewalk slam. John Bradshaw Layfield countered by the Boogeyman with a kick to the midsection. They lock it up. Boogeyman with a spine buster center ring on JBL. Goes for the cover and hooks the leg again. One, but only one. John Bradshaw Layfield rolls on out to the outside. Boogeyman rolls back inside the ring, doing his weirdness. JBL takes himself back in. Boogeyman misses with a clothesline, goes behind on JBL. JBL counters with an elbow. Ted DiBiase with a cheap shot and a clothesline to the back of the head from JBL. As the Boogeyman finds himself on the wrong side of town, the Money Incorporated version 2. Going to work on the Boogeyman. Hard right hands to the head from JBL. JBL rounds him up, goes behind him. Here's a sleeper hold. Boogeyman separated from the ropes, but counters with a jaw jacker that backs JBL off. The Boogeyman locks him up, knee to the midsection. JBL has him up, a backbreaker. And here comes the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, on the tag. Boogeyman trying to find his way out of town, succeeds in doing so. There comes Papa Shango. Misses with his move. Ted DiBiase nails him with a kick. And here we go again, another frequent tag. As JBL comes back in, locks up Papa Shango, has him up over the shoulders. Escorts him to his own team's corner. Willie Johnson again needs to get out of the way. Look at this. Military press drop from JBL. I guess Willie Johnson couldn't get out in the way fast enough. Oh, here we go. JBL with that fall-away slam that he does so well. And he steps out. Here comes Ted DiBiase again as Papa Shango gets himself up in the far corner. Here comes the $1 Million Man. Goes behind. Hard shot to the back. Back into the far corner goes Papa Shango, the $1 Million Man. Oh, here we go. A series of headbutts right into the top turnbuckle from Ted DiBiase. And down goes Papa Shango. Ted DiBiase steps out. Here comes JBL again. The team working pretty efficiently. Papa Shango misses with the jumping neck breaker, gets rounded up by John Bradshaw Layfield, gets locked up. JBL's got him up in that front cradle again for that fall-away slam, but Papa Shango counters with elbows to the side of the head, follows it up with the right, locks up JBL. JBL with a kick right to the face of Papa Shango. Here's a cover. One. Only just a one. Papa Shango getting that left shoulder up. There's a stomp to the midsection from John Bradshaw Layfield. He winds it up, elbow right across the back of the head. Papa Shango rolls out looking for a break. He ain't going to get one because here comes JBL right after him. Papa Shango dodges a right. Rounds up JBL over the shoulders. And looks like he's headed toward the barricade. Oh, there it goes. Right across the back for JBL. Papa Shango rolls him back inside the ring again. Now doing a little bit of showboating as if anybody cared. JBL going right after the Boogeyman, drapes him over the top rope, nails him with a clubbing right before the Boogeyman gets a hold of him and pitches him to the canvas. JBL rolls up for a hot second. Shango goes after the $1 Million Man, leaves him on the outside. JBL moves in. Shango misses with the clothesline. JBL goes behind, has him all the way up. Big time atomic drop from John Bradshaw Layfield. Papa Shango whipped to the ropes. JBL with an elbow right to the head of Papa Shango. Papa Shango counters with a jaw jacker, backs off JBL. JBL counters with a knee to the midsection real quick. A spinning neckbreaker to Papa Shango. JBL gathers him up, a chop across the chest. Papa Shango up against the ropes. JBL turns him around and starts choking him with the top rope. And there's a yank. Leaves Papa Shango laid out center ring. He goes to the Boogeyman for the tag. JBL catches a shoulder tackle that didn't do a damn thing. Boogeyman's got him up over the shoulders, though. Slams him down hard center ring. The Boogeyman misses with the stomp. JBL back up on his feet in a clothesline. Takes him down in the corner. There's a stomp to the midsection from JBL as he helps him out of the corner the hard way with an air-assisted alley-oop. And now JBL takes it upon himself to leave, and here comes the $1 Million Man again. The Boogeyman looking like he's in some kind of trouble here as Ted DiBiase makes his way to the top turnbuckle. And here he goes, big time crossbody across the chest of the Boogeyman. The $1 Million Man. Back up on his feet again, the Boogeyman trying to get to a standing position, catches a right. Ted DiBiase locks him up. Has him up, big time scoop slam. DiBiase rebounds off the ropes, big elbow drop right across the chest of the Boogeyman. Here comes John Bradshaw Layfield again on the tag. JBL catches a clothesline from the Boogeyman, gets taken down. JBL quickly back up on his feet, delivers a knee to the midsection of the Boogeyman, and we've seen this before. JBL about to nail the Boogeyman with a powerbomb, and there it is. He hooks the leg, 1, 2, 3, and Papa Shango's too late to save it. Money Incorporated V2 wins by pinfall.
The time, 6 minutes and 35 seconds. Your winners by pinfall, JBL and Ted DiBiase, Money Incorporated V2.
Vermogert, that was fantastic. Money Incorporated V2 making their debut and taking down Papa Shango and Boogeyman in pretty quick time. It's maybe more excitement than I can handle. And that's coming from a mandating Sylvia Strong. Tex, you are the man.
Well, thank you, Johnny. More snarl right after the break. Don't you go anywhere.